So what is up, guys? It looks like MetalBorgs is going to be our next two releases the next 2 days, which means Amon's might actually just release by by Sunday. So we'll see what Amon does by Sunday on release date. So I guess Amon's actually going to be the most broken Legion because they're saving him for last, which is interesting. But they did say they were saving DP and MetalBorg. Well, they didn't say, but we already assumed DP and DI being the last two cards to be revealed means we're about to get the good stuff now. Without further ado, let's read about my boy, MetalBorg, Drion. So obviously a Legion with Lionetter. It's a rare that becomes a 12k. Effect: when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if this unit is Legion, there you go. So continuous. Finally, we're back to continuous effects. If this unit is Legion and its power, including boost, is 30,000 or greater, it gets one critical and the following ability until the end of battle. When this unit attack hits, retire one of your opponent's rear guards. So nice, a little board control with your crit pressure if it hits. Obviously, this will work most likely once. But think about MetalBorg UR is in the TCG. His effect is when your Vanguard Legions, give it 4,000 power and give it the effect to retire a unit. Maybe MetalBorg UR might actually change, I think. We'll see. Because then that just means you're just adding 2 retires if it hits at the end of the day. But MetalBorgs is all about power creepy. And they have a lot of units that can power creep the Vanguard. A Soul Blast 1 unit. And MetalBorg UR. And there's plenty of more to choose from. MetalBorgs has many ways to power creep to 30k in general. Because that's where all their effects shine. Simbuster only needs to hit 20k to draw a card, but I think they might nerf it to CB1. I hope they don't, but we'll see how it plays out. But right now, I'm liking the way Drion is prepped. And here's Lionetter during your turn if your Vanguard's a MetalBorg, so 12k. 12ks are great in Legion's format. If you don't have boosters, you have a 12k to hit an 11k, so you guarantee those numbers without the use of a booster in the back and all that other good stuff. But it's nice to see a breath of fresh air of no CB, and this card actually getting a buff. Not only did he get a crit, he got the retire too. So there's a lot to that, which I do like. This just means MetalBorg Simbuster might be the game ender like we all knew. And if all Legion decks are playing new and old and new PGs, well, you already know the rest. You go for game with your boy Simbuster. And there's plenty of ways to build up your drop zone due to the soul blasting units. I don't know if I think Simbuster was able to draw a card without being Legions if he just hit 20k power. So again, something like that. That's why I say those units where they say Soul Blast 5,000, you boost, you hit 21k. Congratulations, you draw a card. But we're going to see how they make Simbuster, because I do like the way they might actually buff Simbuster actually. Because look, Drion got a nice buff. He still maintained the 30k, but he got the ability to retire, which was amazing. This is what I like to see. Finally, DP is going to be so freaking dope to play even harder now in Legion's format. I'm excited to go crit Saki. Fast crit pushing is always the way, sometimes. But, you know, it depends on the intercept game, so on and so forth. But you keep pushing 2 and 2. I mean, at the end of the day, you know you're knocking out a PG, knocking out a PG, knocking out a PG. But we'll see how Simbuster plays out, because if your opponent's not holding on to G3s, Simbuster says goodbye to those PG stacks in the hand. So obviously Simbuster must be getting a crit or something. Some new buff, hopefully. Hopefully a buff, since they did just buff Drion, which is amazing, by the way. So I'm excited. This is exciting. I like it. I like it. I love it. This is good. This is good to see. Drion is bringing some hyper beam action. I am all about this. Lionetter is also good. I'm pretty sure MetalBorg UR might be a... I hope MetalBorg UR isn't a triple rare because of Sin. But if he becomes a double rare, I'm okay with that. But hopefully... But I wouldn't mind the triple rare treatment. It just means I have to actually pull from the gacha just to get UR. And he can only get UR through Simbuster. But yes, I like where this is going, because we already know how MetalBorgs work in TCG, and they always had ways to power creep their unit to that power base with just a Soul Blast 1, or a unit that says CB and power up, stuff like that. Their boosters are very low, but there's a reason, because they hit those numbers anyway, and that's fine for Zero's format if your Vanguard gains a crit anyways. So really, like, the power The boosting and the power really don't matter. It just matters if you get your Vanguard to that maximum power. And keep in mind, this unit gains 3,000 power. So when it's 4,000 and you boost with a 5,000 back row, it goes up to 30. Again, little things you can do there. You don't even have to put a booster in the back, because you have another unit in the center column, which is itself and the unit. So again, that's how you get, that extra 3K base. So exciting. This is great news, guys. I'm excited for Sim Buster tomorrow. My anxiety is going to kill me waiting for that card reveal, because I want to see what they did with my boy. Oh, because Drion looks great. I love it. Definitely nice playing this. Definitely nice. Oi. It's nice to see that they did update it. That was great. Anyways, guys, we're done talking. I'll see you tomorrow for some Sim Buster action, hopefully. And y'all have a nice day, all right? Peace out.